You have cleared your both the parts of FRM.
Yes, sir. Cleared both the parts in a one single attempt.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
that's
very,
really good. Means you have cleared both the parts in one shot, and I think you took just 1 year time span.
yeah. You see, I gave level one in 2024 August.
Hmm.
Then I took a gap. Then syllabus got changed.
Correct,
So I
correct.
started for level two in the month of May. So
Okay,
May, June, July, August, September, October, and with job, even 6 months is not enough time. So
exactly.
I left, current issues in financial, current issues chapter, paper
Hmm.
for the exam. I didn't touch it, and totally I was focused on credit market, operational, and all those stuff.
Okay.
When I tried, analyst prep and the question bank which you gave to me, my
Hmm.
accuracy was around 70 to 80% that.
Means, trust me, that level of accuracy is really good.
Yeah,
Means if someone can have 70 to 80% of accuracy in the test itself, which are difficult than the main exam, then trust me, you have a better chances to clear the exam.
yeah. See, I was, afraid of only operational work, nothing else. Typical, and surprisingly, I got first quartile because I went through operational risk, that theory, especially that Bessel one and the framework twice
Okay,
and thrice
got it.
reading, and after that, after 2 to 3 reading, it became very intuitive for me. So one question, four options, I was able to remove two options which is not applicable, and you can guess out of two. I followed that elimination thing.
Exactly. That's the best strategy. Means when you're solving a question, there are four options. Try to eliminate as many as possible. Once you eliminate, the chances to tick the right one, the probability to tick the right one will increase. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So, how's the excitement, Santosh, after cracking this exam?
No, I'm happy. I spoke with my boss as well, and he's happy that I was able to clear in a one. That's the thing. But whatever I did, it was difficult because with job giving 3 to 4 hours daily, not
Exactly.
it, but on an
It's
average.
it's very difficult. That's not a means. We understand that with a job, and many students have means once you have posted on the LinkedIn, many students have asked me that when you will be connected with the Santosh, do ask him that how he managed FRM studies with the job.
I'm a old school guy, okay, so my idea is little bit different. So what I did, I used to watch your videos, and I used to write each and every things which you used to explain in exam, in that video. So I
Hmm.
used to make that notes as well. Then when I'm starting any new chapter, for example, first chapter of marketplace, I have already watched your video. Then what I will do, I will go through your notes which you have provided.
Okay.
After reading that note, I will go for Schweitzer reading topic wise. I will read it, then I will make my notes on the basis of that from Schweitzer. It may be same to same,
Okay.
whatever given in Schweitzer, but I try to add some my own words, my own keyword, so that if we have to remember anything, we have to attach that particular thing to something else. Become easy to remember. Market risk, credit risk, that's fine, I'm good in that.
Hmm.
On daily basis, I can I'm taking the interview for market risk and credit risk as well. But thing is that whatever we are asking in interview, whatever given in book is totally different.
Exactly. The real life world and the bookish world, they both are different.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's different, and book is too theoretical. Even if anyone have finished Schweitzer reading 3 times, 4 times, but until unless if he will not solve the MCQ provided by you, and he won't be able to clear easily.
Exactly. So
Question
means
solving is must.
questions are very important, and I presume that you have solved as many questions as possible from our website, the Google Drive which we have given.
Yeah, see, level one I cleared by solving your MCQ only. I never, looked for any other sources, but level two was, bit difficult, and you shared that Google Drive thing.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I went through all that. I would advise, anyone, last 15 days of, before the exam was very critical. Time before 15 days, I have covered my syllabus one time reading. But in 15 days, I used to spend 10 hours per day, 15 to 70 hours. I used to wake up in the morning around 7 and leave home by 8 a.m. and I used to come home by 11. And I was going to a library and doing study, revision, and everything.
Definitely, see, hard work is required. So, how much you think that these video lectures which I have provided you actually helped you in towards your preparation?
No, see, sir, I'm an experienced guy,
Hmm.
so I can correlate things easily. Whatever you taught, some topics I was already aware, and some topics, it was easy for me because of your video to
Okay,
understand. But
got it.
the way you have explained, in a very layman language, so it was, very easy for me to, understand. But thing is that, I would recommend, if any candidate, your candidate who is trying for FRM, just to make a short note, like a tree diagram kind of thing,
Exactly.
just a one liner to learn, because that will be very helpful for them, at the end moment, one day before the exam when you're, revising the thing. I haven't prepared that, but, I prepared the formula list. I had made,
Formula sheet kind of.
yeah, formula sheet, and I used to write the explanation as well, how we can do that. So if it's a Merton model, credit risk, but ND1 represents the delta in a black sports model. But here in a Merton model, just ND1 represents the probability of default. So I used
Hmm.
to put it in that manner, and I used to write that. As much as you will practice, you will succeed. That see, I haven't tried, or I haven't gave any of that GARP exam. That
My
was
mocks, my mocks and my test is sufficient. Exactly.
it's sufficient. It's sufficient. If you want to be double sure, then you can give that that
Yes,
exam
yes. If you have enough amount of time, you want to
time.
be very safe, then do it even for the practice. There is no harm in doing that. But if you don't have the time, my material is enough. In
Yeah,
short.
your material is enough, and I would say that I made a lot of mistake, but luckily paper was quite easy for me. I think so, because I went through all the questions. Means I would say that except current issues, I solved almost every question which
Hmm.
you have provided. That was the most beneficial thing in this course, because even if you don't know theory and you have went through such kind of question, you can easily remember in exam. So
Exactly.
let me give you one example. So there was one question in a in exam, to calculate the hazard rate, and I forgot the formula how to calculate the hazard rate. But you taught us that PD is equal to 1 minus e raised to lambda t, and that lambda is hazard rate. So I was aware of that कि boss PD है, ये time है, ये सब है. Let me do the reverse calculation, calculate the lambda, that will be hazard rate. If you mug up the formula, you will not succeed. You have to apply the logic. So they
Exactly.
have asked the hazard rate, not the PD.
Exactly.
Generally, what they do, they provide the PD, hazard rate, and tell you to calculate the PD
Exactly.
like
The
that.
normal scenario, the Indian scenario.
They gave us PD and all. Means I was surprised, and I was laughing in exam कि boss ये ऐसा कैसा आ गया? But luckily, I was able to each and every question. So I would say that all the numericals, mainly
Hmm.
I'm talking about the numerical. Theory question you cannot predict whether that is
Exactly.
right or wrong. I'm talking about the numericals. So all the numericals which I have solved in the exam, after solving, I used to get one answer out of those four. And I was getting till 3 to 4 decimal points. That's why I was confident on my numerical.
Exactly. Numericals, guessing whether it is right or wrong is possible, because you can see that if it came on my calculator and if it's available on the answers, then it's right. There
Yeah,
is
yeah.
no chance that it can go wrong.
If
Yes.
anyone, will go through, Shwezar, one time, your video, your notes, Shwezar, one time analyst prep, again Shwezar, and just through, that analyst paper at the end moment,
Hmm.
he will easily clear the.
So why you pick FRM?
No, so see, I tried in 2014, so I was able to clear level one, but for level two, mindset was not like that. I lost my father and lots of things happened at that time, but so I was not able to clear that exam under that pressure.
Hmm.
But my existing manager encouraged me to do that.
Okay.
So he said that Santosh, you have a good understanding and everything, but you should have some international pedigree show on your CV. So I thought, I will try one more time. If I will succeed, fine. Otherwise, I will leave it. So I tried and I cleared it.
That's very, even I have seen your profile. You had a huge vast experience of the investment banking. Means you have been to Nomura, you have been to ENY, you have been to JP Morgan, and then I think right now you are in the Wise and Technology.
Yeah. So I report to the my manager, Ankur, and he was the head of global market section.
So
And
what's your job role, Santosh?
I'm a lead BA,
Okay.
lead business analyst into for one of our client into investment management risk team. I'm a BA. See, even after completing FRM, guys are getting into a proper risk role. Okay. But after some time, it become monotonous. Same, you have to send report analysis. But this BA kind of role is bit challenging, even that too in a risk domain. So
Exactly.
here, every day we are, facing new challenge, how to resolve it. Lot of things are coming.
Because in the inside the major head is risk, and there you are in the BA.
No, so it's not a major risk. It's a fund plus risk. So I would say that everything under one umbrella. So my current role, the guy should have good understanding of product
Okay.
especially and the risk, market risk.
Okay.
So guy is not aware of risk itself, then he
Got
won't be able to perform his duty appropriately.
So one day take some time, Santosh, to explain those products and risks, your real life expertise. Just
Yeah,
one.
see, see, sir, I'm good in exotic derivatives product. So, like, let me give an example. So, generally, if you ask anyone what's delta range of call option, he would say that was 0 to 1. Okay. What's the delta range of barrier call option of the barrier? They
Exactly.
won't be able to answer because for the exotic, the delta range is minus infinity to plus infinity. If you ask boss when delta will be highest, yeah, at the money, boss. But for barrier option, it can go anywhere. You will not have any clue. Once the barrier will be hit, it will behave like as much as vanilla option,
Correct.
depending on in and out functionality. So I have a good expertise, on accumulator, decumulator, kick out, range accrual, barrier option. Those are the some products which I know as of now. But apart from that, when I started my career, I knew about 80 products at that
Okay.
time. Exotic.
Got it. So one day I'll ask some of my students together and we'll take your 1 hour. They will get the real life exposure, these things which are not there in the books.
Yes. These things are not there in book, and plus the war calculation which we see now.
Exactly.
It's boss historical data लिया start किया 5%, 5% as people remove that हो गया वो. No, it's not like that. Means if you want to calculate the call option war, then you have to take the underlying historical data. You have to calculate the PNL. Then you will get the Greek delta, gamma, vega from the front office. You will multiply that delta with the PNL series. You will get the delta PNL, then with the gamma PNL, vega PNL. You will sum this up, then you will have a final PNL strip. Then you can short it and find the delta of the same. So it
Exactly.
happens in that manner. So I have prepared, some, keynotes with me. If you want, it's just a, flow diagram kind of thing.
Yeah, just I'll ask you to be the presenter of your notes.
Yeah.
So I'll see if students will be available. So on the weekends, I'll try to give you 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Most of them are working professional. Even they will find it new and helpful.
Yes, see, even the guy who has started their career in this,
Exactly.
they are not aware of the product,
They are not aware of the products.
So my profile is very much diversified. I've started my career with the product equity deal review. So I have a 4 years of experience over there, then 4 to 5 years of experience into credit plus market risk. So I have touched upon that. Now I am working as a BA, which requires the expertise of product and risk. That's why I'm fitting over here, But most of the guys, even don't understand the simple bond and all.
Exactly. So that comes with the expertise. When they will get the exposure of doing this, then only they will be having the possibility that they have some level of knowledge with respect to this.
In a free time, me and my manager, we talk a lot about, risk and all. Very good. And I can, explain a bond pricing in a such a way that candidate will not forget it because ये क्या चल रहा है.
Exactly.
So even, the guys who reports to me, I teach them and everything. on weekly basis, just to give the glimpse of the risk management. What is this?
That's nice. Those who are now in the start of the 2026 going to take the FRM exam ahead, any advice from your side to them?
Go with the flow. See, I would not say that ki boss, this is the weekend. Now I will do the study. I will study for 10 hours. This will not work. If you want to give 1 hour daily, same time, same place, with
Continuity with the same level of discipline.
same level of discipline doesn't matter, sir. Sometimes, someday, some days are bad, so you may read one page. Some days are good, you may cover 10 pages. Even some days are worse, you won't be able to, read single page. But sit for that 1 hour in front of book and just read one single, and even that will be sufficient. But
Exactly.
I would say that consistency leads to discipline. Discipline leads to habit. Habit leads to growth. That's the fundamental concept we have to keep in our mind. If you study 1 hour daily, that's enough. And weekend, you can cover for 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours. That's enough.
Exactly. Do you think means you have cleared your exam? Being a student, do you think exam is difficult to crack?
Earlier it was, but when I saw the paper, called my manager and I said that कि boss paper बहुत easy था. मुझे लगता है कि मेरी तैयारी कम पड़ गई है. So my manager said that कि boss paper easy नहीं था. तूने ज्यादा पढ़ लिया था, ज्यादा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिए थे, इसलिए तुझे इजी लग रहा था.
Exactly.
It's unfair, sir. In FRM exam, 80 question, each question is of 10, 12 lines. Then that option is of 1 or 2 lines. To understand those things, it's difficult.
Means you are saying the amount of time which you are getting is much
It's
lesser.
much lesser. See, I will tell you, when last 15 minutes was remaining, I had solved around 65 questions till that time. 15 question was still there, but I thought, I will solve each and every question diligently. If at the last minute, I will on, whatever remaining ones.
Exactly.
So in last 14 minutes, I was able to manage 5 questions more, 5 to 6 questions, and last 10 to 9 question, I just randomly clicked on the.
Yeah, but the point is that nice 70 question with dedication, you marked it right. That's the
That was
point.
the plus point. That's the plus
Accuracy
point.
out of 70 is high. So
Yes.
even if out of 70 you have marked 60 right, it's good for you.
And even Chat GPT helped me a lot.
For everyone. Means the AI stuff is helping everyone around the globe. Those who know how to use it properly, they are utilizing it for their benefit, but don't fully trust on chat GPTs.
No. I'm not trusting.
Your concept.
Thing is that not on the concept. I was just asking for give me the encapsulation of this topic.
Yeah,
And they
summary.
give summary. 4 to 5 liner in a very representable manner. That was very helpful for me just to go through that. Just to
Exactly.
see.
Just to scale and move ahead faster. So that was a very good decision that you are using the AI, and you should use. You're afraid of quants, Santosh, part one. Completely, you are well versed with it, very confident about it. Anything
Yes,
which you
sir.
find difficult, then
Theory, operational risk, nothing else.
then how you managed it?
So, sir, I told I went through that. So I used to write. Boss, ye 10 line padha. Then I will, explain that 10 line in my own words.
Okay.
But there's a one thing, people will get, with experience.
Hmm.
Even if you don't like, you have to love it. Then you will get it. If you
Exactly.
don't love it, you will not get it. So I started loving operational risk, and I got the first quartile.
No, that's very good. Means what you are afraid of, you did well and scored well.
Yeah, sir. Means
And I tell you the mentality of the student difficult है सर थर्ड क्वार्टाइल आ जाएगा तो मैनेजेबल है ना सर आई कैन मैनेज टिल थर्ड क्वार्टाइल मींस दे डोंट इवन थिंक व्हाट इफ आई विल मेक फर्स्ट क्वार्टाइल सर
Yeah.
थर्ड आ जाएगा तो ओके है ना.
See, sir, even leave that current issues. I told you I didn't touch upon that, so leave that. In that 5 paper, I was only afraid of the OR, and rest of the things were good. So I got second quartile in all the paper except credit and operation, where I scored first quartile. Even where I got the second quartile, I was just near that first quartile. So
Correct.
it happens. Some of the question you may choose wrong option, but I was that much confident.
Got it. So now what's are your plans ahead? You have been now cracked.
Nothing. This 2026, my plan is big on the personality development and learning AI tools
Okay, got
because
it.
down the line, that's the only thing will help.
Got it. So, any further aim for changing the job, moving abroad, or something like that? No, where you
Nothing as
are
of nothing,
much
nothing
happy.
as of now. I will see. First of all, I know I'm just looking for the good AI tool which I should learn. So it's not about the AI tool; it's the AI models.
Okay,
Because every day we are getting new AI tools, but after 1 month it will become obsolete. Some
Hmm,
new AI tool will come. So I
exactly,
spoke with my colleague. Most of the guys are developer and CPA. So they said that Santosh just focus on the AI models, not on the tool.
exactly,
On the models, then you will have a good clarity because you are from business side, so you may have a fair understanding and you can create your own thing.
exactly. Means how to analyze a particular business. You can create a step-by-step model. Just feed the data
Yes,
and it will give you the
yes.
outcome.
Even but I would say that Chat GPT is good, useful, but if the person will use with the good understanding, they can get some output from there.
So means one thing is clear that ChatGPT is coming, but yes, it's if you are well versed with the knowledge and expertise, ChatGPT is a side supporter. ChatGPT or
Sir,
AI cannot do everything.
मैंने उनको बहुत बार फंसाया है
They
ChatGPT.
they know a lot for sure, but
See, I would say that, sir, earlier we used to do the Google.
hmm,
ChatGPT is same thing, but in a structured manner. That's it.
structured manner, the same information. That's it.
Same information in structured manner. Earlier we used to go on this website, and look for the information. They will give you everything in structured manner, nothing else.
Nothing else. So human judgment means students right now because they just got a bahana con कि sir क्या ही करेंगे, AI will replace us. They don't know AI is
No,
not
sir,
going to replace you.
it may replace. It may replace. I am not telling that it will not replace. But thing is that if in a team there are 10 guys are working, then
Hmm.
it will after AI that team will have only 4 to 5 guys
Yes,
because they will be using AI tool which will improve their efficiency and they will perform their task efficiently. But thing is that you have to upskill yourself. I'm 37 and 38 years.
hmm,
But still I am learning.
exactly. Learning should never stop, Santosh. It
Yeah.
should be part of your regular journey. Perfect, Santosh. I asked for your 10 minutes. You have given me more
No,
than
no,
20.
no,
It
no, no, no. So that's fine.
makes
See, I have a call
sense.
on 7:30. Till that time, I'm not occupied because most of the tasks
Shared a
I have already.
lots of information with us, and trust me, this is going to help many students who are going to watch this video because
Yeah, yeah.
confused, they want to know something from someone who have cracked it. Because when I'll say them na, they're like, sir, आपको तो सभी easy लगेगा, आप तो 10 साल से पढ़ा रहे हैं. But now when Santosh is saying something, they'll feel like that if it's easier for the Santosh, I can make the easier the
See,
same.
yeah, means I will say that if I can clear the exam, anyone can else.
Anyone can clear the exam. That's the mantra we should know.
Yeah,
So it's the best motivational speech. Means I can listen from any student that yes,
ah,
I have done it, you can also do it. What
yes,
others
yes.
are saying, I have done it. It's quite hard. So you should take a very
No, no.
cautious
See,
step.
nothing is easy. See,
Exactly.
FRM is not easy. If it is easy, everybody will do that. Everybody will put Deepak Goyal, FRM, Santosh Kumar Maurya, FRM. But it's not easy. That's why I think there are hardly 1 lakh or 2 lakh guys who are FRM certified in entire
Oh,
world.
less than 2 lakhs or
Less than
less than 1.5 lakh FRM charter holder in the world.
Yeah, so means so you should understand, it's difficult. You are completing 10 papers as good as masters, and it will search, if the other guys will search. FRM is equivalent to master degree in India, that is NSQF level 9, which is
Level 9, and in many countries also it's It's not only for
It's a
India.
master. Yeah.
In US, in
Yeah. So
Canada.
even the guys who are pursuing FRM, they would not know about this, but you have to search about it is NSQF 9. Means
Yes.
it is equivalent to master degree.
Exactly. So students are now doing it, they are getting awareness about it, and they are very accustomed. They know that yes, we have to build a life towards the financial infrastructures, we have to be the part of it. Risk management is a domain where, see, when it comes to a CFA, what task he is doing, portfolio management and everything, it can be done by a CFA, it can be done by an MBA, it can be done by a CA. But risk management is something no one is teaching you. It can only be done by FRM. There is no other course in India.
Yeah, and it's a very quantitative in nature, very deep.
Exactly. So it covers extensively many things. Unknowingly, we study so many things, we hardly apply in real life 5 to 10% of it. It has so much of that. Means once one of my student, he is from Punjab and Sindh Bank, he claimed that, sir, after doing FRM, I am feeling so confident that I can manage a small bank like this Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. That much knowledge I have right now that I can manage a small bank very easily. So it is giving you that level of knowledge, provided how you study for. If you study it deep, you will have the expertise.
Yeah, my problem is that, sir, if I want to skip, I will skip whole chapter. But if I will study, I will go in depth.
Exactly. That's
And
important.
I write everything. I write everything, I just do chat GPT and just compare because it looks little bit easier. Let's, try to grab this information into our notes.
So that's really a right approach, and these notes are going to be with you for the rest of your life. So
See,
these are your biggest assets.
separately, I have created notes for Greek, option Greek. Now,
Exactly.
if you will ask anyone, ki, boss, what is delta? Okay, they will explain. But delta with respect to time, delta with respect to volatility, they won't be able to explain.
Exactly. So these
So
notes are going to be helpful at that point of time.
yes, so I have created that, if I want to give interview tomorrow, I can just go through that 20, 30 pages of notes and I'm done. I will give interview. So
Perfect.
in real life, sir, what they ask, they will tell you, suppose you have a long gamma and short vega. Long and short vega, tell me the portfolio composition. How will you tell? And if you don't know, you won't be able to explain that.
No, it's very hard. It's very hard to explain, even for a level of the knowledge where when you have completed your FRM, because you have not studied anywhere it in the book.
And I will tell you one standard question, in FRM. If you add a long gamma position, will your VAR will increase or decrease? It's a conundrum for everyone. But the standard answer is it will decrease. But they will ask you how. It will be very difficult to explain that.
To explain, it's very difficult because see what they study for the sake of the exam.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we should study for the sake of knowledge. Go in depth, why it's happening, how it's happening. If it
No,
will,
I'm not telling
then
that, if you are going for exam, go for exam. I'm experienced, so I'm giving this all kind of GAN. But if you are a fresher, after completing your exam, pick one topic, bond pricing, and go in and out for that with the Greek duration, convexity, negative convexity, positive convexity, everything.
So what materials you suggest to a fresher to actually get well versed with those topics?
Any book, good book means, I just prefer Google and I take the notes. I read different, and I write my own notes after understanding it. And that's, Bhagavad Gita for me. Because, everywhere explanation little bit different, but, the outcome will be the same. But, the way they explain that's important. As much as easy you can get, that will be beneficial for you. So you should read everywhere and just try to make your own notes in your way, which you can understand thoroughly.
Correct. That's important. And if you're ready to do that, it is going to be your asset for the rest of your life. Perfect, Santosh. It was a nice time with you. Okay. And I'll be messaging you for that one session.
Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know, I will be available.
Done. Okay, Santosh. Thank you.
Sir, thank you for your support. And the main thing is that, whenever I was scared, I used to call you, Deepak sir, kya karna? And you used to tell me that, kitna pad gaya hua? Sir, I have completed this paper. Arey, bas ho gaya. Go with the flow. And that was, quite motivating for me because, you are experienced in this field and you have handled, all sort of candidates. Whatever you said at that time, it was quite motivating for me. You can see the result.
No, definitely. See, it's always being a mentor. It's our duty to guide you with the right approach. Motivation is always a key factor where you have to build yourself from the very basic. That's the start. That how I am going to build my career ahead. Career. But when it comes to the exam, I have to see where a student is, how much time is left, how much he have completed. Is he going in the right path or not? Do I need to mold up? Do I need to change anything? If I'll see, I'll give you a suggestion. If a small tweak is there, let it go. Because
Yeah.
when I'll tweak something now, it will change your plan. Because I don't know with what plan you are working upon. But I know that yes, I want that you will go in this direction. You are here, but little bit tweak. It's okay.
Yeah.
You
So
will-
I vividly remember that, when I was doing this, I used to read one chapter, then I used to solve the question. And you said that, Santosh, if you'll do this, you won't be able to finish your syllabus. First, finish the syllabus, then go there.
Exactly.
It will be easy. Then
This one
that's
even, I
that will
remember.
be revision for you.
Exactly, because it's very important. See, question solving is fine, it's important. But completing the syllabus is much more important. Without completing the syllabus, questions won't help.
So I followed that. I finished my syllabus, then I solved the question. Then I went through my syllabus, your notes only,
Exactly.
which I made during the video session. Apart from that, you have to trust, you have to believe in yourself, then you will clear it.
Exactly. A small amount of trust on yourself, small amount of trust on your materials, and a
Yeah,
small amount of trust on your mentor that whatever he is guiding me, it's right.
yeah,
Strategy is important. You finish your lectures while preparing the notes. Now you have enough time, 1 or 2 months, solve the questions. And then later
so
on, keep 15, 20 days for revision.
yeah, I would suggest that if the any your student which are enrolling, I would suggest that they should finish syllabus at least minimum 1.5 months.
Exactly. And the planning which I give them, I'll keep 2 months of time.
Yeah, at least they will have a 45 days. Then they can just assign 1 week for each paper. For the level one.
Hmm.
Then in the last week they can just solve few questions from here and there. So don't go by paper wise. But you may get confused. But if you go by in a scattered manner, some question from here, some question here, some question from here, then your mind is trained in a that way, so that if it's from operational based.
Actually making you ready for the exam as well. Because in the exam also you'll
Yes,
see all questions are jumbled up.
yes, 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 yes.
Have to be mentally ready that after market risk, another question it can be of credit risk. After
Credit
credit,
risk. So
it can be of
that's
operational risk.
why that's why your the final preparation question should be scattered from all the topics. Pick
Exactly.
this topic and solve this. Pick this topic and solve this. So it shouldn't be like that. And for level two, yeah, you just finish the syllabus, and while finishing the syllabus, try to make formula separately.
So before joining me, you have tried any other coaching institutes. So how you get to know about me that yes, this is the right one?
I just looked into I just searched it and I got to know from Quora. I read there, then I thought, let me call you. Before that, I spoke with, others as well, but I thought, to join your class only.
Okay, might be a right decision. You cracked it.
Yeah, it's a right decision because thing is that, let me give you one. I have a little bit of, 10 to 15 years of experience, but
Hmm.
I'm not a session player in this. But when you call other coaching institute, someone else will pick the call
Hmm.
and they will say that we will connect with you, sir, and all. When we call RBei, you directly pick the call. So
Always.
that's the difference because the owner is the teacher and he is taking all the responsibility. There's
Exactly.
no mediatory. If there is a mediatory, that means you are doing the business.
Exactly. So there is a difference between a businessman and a tutor, a teacher. A
Yeah,
teacher is meant to there to help you and support you to guide you in the best possible manner. And you have
yeah,
followed that strategy strictly, and now you have cracked it without any
yeah.
second thought. With even if I'll say someone na, that you have not studied current issues, they won't believe. But yes, it's a fact. It's okay that I will not go for
Even
it. Yes,
I hadn't finished operation risk as well. I finished framework completely. I finished that Basel thing, but the case
resilient.
study part, yeah, case study. You said that, Santosh, if you don't have a time, just go through the question and answer. You will complete it
Exactly.
because
Did you?
whatever there in the material, 2 to 3 pages. Each chapter has 2 to 3 pages, and if you solve question answer, most of the things will be covered. So I followed that. I
Exactly.
went through all the question and got stuck in my mind, and you know the result.
Exactly. And you did it well, exceptionally well. Means when I know that, yes, you have given the exam without finishing the current issues, I still have in my mind how Santosh is going to perform in the exam. It was in the back of my mind, but still I haven't said a single word because I don't want to put that heavy on yourself that yes, I haven't done. I said it's okay, you have done questions because I know 8 questions will come from current issues. Out of 8, probability itself says that 2 will get corrected.
Yeah.
Even if you will mark blind. So I thought that 2 will get corrected by probability and 2 Santosh will use his own mind to correct it. So 4 is done, I'm happy. And rest, I know that you are flawless, whether it is market risk, credit risk, liquidity, risk management. So I know even if you stuck anywhere with this 4 subject, you will cope up.
Yes, sir. My plan was that, I was mainly emphasizing on, except operation and current issues, market, credit, liquidity, and risk and investment. My aim was that at least to get first quartile in a market or credit, because it will cover rest of the thing.
Exactly. So, but you got first quartile in operationals too.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling I went through that question, and it was very helpful for me. Because doing that question and answer 2 days before, 3 days before the exam,
you
so it
remember
is there
actually these things.
Yes. So that was helpful.
And these questions which I've given to you, they are very focused with the theory which is there in the book.
And the main advantage of that question is that one question, 4 options. Why that only one option? Why rest of the options are not there? That was a help because you get the very comprehensive view about the question.
So that is important too. Because with this, you have studied the question, you have seen the 4 options, then you have seen the solution too. So somehow you're finishing the portion.
Why that particular option is applicable, why rest of the options are not applicable, even that matters.
Yes, and that's what I mentioned in that explanation part. So that is making you revise the whole book which you have not read. So it helped you. Chalo, Santosh, finally, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Party is due for tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay, done. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.